Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess every single day in every single way. Trusting patterns over promises, seeing with your third eye through the bullshit of this world. All right, kids, we got lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done gifts, not gifts. You've done this before. This gives Atlantis. I'm not as familiar with the story of Atlantis, but ancient civilizations that were enlightened and advanced and otherworldly in a sense. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. All right, Pisces. As you continue healing, expanding, stepping into your oneness, stepping into your power, acting on intuition, flexing that muscle. This is beyond the observing. When you step into the movement of your spirituality, when you put it in action, you're going to experience soul memories and gifts, or that sentience, right? The sentient imprint, feeling it in your body or your emotions. This is coming online stronger now, depending on how much healing you're doing. And by healing, I mean, of course, like looking at the pains and the wounds and the traumas and pouring love into them, but also taking action to break cycles, observe or catch yourself when you're in a cycle, right? With compassion, being like, oh, I'm doing that thing again. I'm in the pattern that I've been trying to eliminate. And acting on the awareness. The next step is, okay, I'm aware of it. Now we are going to discontinue connecting with this person because I know that I'm operating in a dysfunctional way right now. Or this dynamic that I'm experiencing with someone, it's flaring up my codependent tendencies. Or I've seen this pattern in someone else before. And I remember learning that this is a red flag. Instead of continuing on and giving someone the benefit of the doubt, I'm actually going to trust the flag that's right in front of me and discontinue, disconnect, remove. You see that difference from like awareness to action? We're being called to move from all this beautiful awareness, Pisces, that you have acquired so much since you were a kid. The awareness has always been on, right? A lot of you, like, since you were a child, your eyes have seen things different, right? And your body has felt things differently. This is a little like graduation invitation right now for those of you who have come into the awareness of your awareness. You've validated your awareness, right? You're like, oh, I'm not fucking crazy. 3 minutes in, dropping enough. I'm not crazy. I was gaslit. I'm not crazy. I was seeing harm done. I'm not crazy. I was experiencing harm. Spirit is like letting you know all of this awareness, whether it's been 15, 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years of awareness. They're saying like, you got it now. Like you are validating yourself. Continue validating yourself for what you saw and experienced. And where can you put this practice into play, into action? So it's like the disconnecting, the honoring your intuition, acting on it right away when you see or feel a red flag, speaking up when you know, like, this is wrong or this is right, like speaking up for yourself, advocating for yourself in that moment. When you do those things, it's like going to the gym. You're lifting weights, right? And when you come home to move the couch, you're like, wow, I'm able to do this alone. I don't need to call somebody over to do this. Or it takes less help to do this, or I can carry more grocery bags into the house, or playing with the kids doesn't fatigue me as much, right? It's the same thing spiritually. It's a beautiful thing to be awareness and invest in the thought process of it all and explore the content and the wisdom and the knowledge around spirituality. But it is a whole different ball game when you start acting on the wisdom that you hold. When you act on the wisdom that you're holding, you're honoring yourself as a human, your higher self as a divine being, source creation, and the interconnectedness of the collective. None of that is separate. So when you act on your spirituality, you're healing you and others and building the muscle that is in you so that these soul memories and gifts can come online stronger. Pisces, hit that like button if you know what I'm talking about. And trust the timing. This one is. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. I don't know why this one's this feels stressy in the stomach, like urgency. Taking on more than you can effectively manage. Pisces, I actually think that they want you to prioritize your spiritual actions over, I know this is hard, but over practicality right now. I think they want you to start transitioning to, I'm taking action from a place of intuition, inner guidance, my higher self, the higher level perspective. And when I take action from that place, I realize I can slow down. I realize I receive more gets activated, more is healed. And I realize I have more energy to get the practical measures done in a faster way. It's kind of like, it's slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So if you felt this, like, I'm running out of time for something, like I've wasted years not being awakened, or I'm running out of time to find a person or to create a child, or I'm running out of time to, like, whatever the thing is, I actually think they want you to slow down. Yeah, wow, look at that. Bottom of the deck is the void. Jesus. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. As we in the northern hemisphere move into winter in like a month and change from now, right? Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say about these soul memories and soul gifts. You've done this before. Past life regression, if you haven't had one, there's a link to Carolyn Swift. She's a past life regressionist I use. You can book a time with her at the link pinned in the comments. Everything that you need is in the comments pinned. All right, Spirit. Soul memories, soul gifts, soul memories, soul gifts. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Pisces, there you are. Oh my God, what is going on? Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment in reverse, King of Cups. Okay, give me a minute. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Pisces. I actually think Pisces. I actually think Spirit is giving a little spank right now. Like, not even little. I think Spirit is like, I think Spirit's yelling at us. Not all of us, because some people are like way ahead. Some people are just new. Some people are like in between, right? Take this if this resonates. Ready? You know that you have so much more to offer this world. Get out of the fear you are holding in your body. You are not awakening to the call. I know, that's annoying and hard. You are being called. There's like a second, I'm not going to say second chance. There is a new way of you offering yourself to the world that's based on your spiritual gifts. This really is it. Queen of Pentacles is that Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's earthly energy, right? She's a creator. She's fertile. She is pure intention. She takes action in a very grounded way. High vibrational energy, surrounded by roses, right? If you start seeing roses, pink, red, white, there's a little sign for you there. You start seeing rabbits, or you see a random rabbit, that's a little sign for you there that this one's for you. The Queen of Pentacles is the mother, but she's also, she creates her own stability, security within herself, right? She attracts her own coin. She got that for herself. Her coin is her body, her health, her children, her home, her world. She's one of the most generous of the queens, if not the most generous of the queens. And if we think about earth magic, right, from yesterday, or earth witches, it's connecting to the oneness of nature. When you step outside, realizing, like, I'm not separate from the tree, I'm not separate from the soil, I'm not separate from the ground. The symphony of birds and winged things and bugs, it's all music, and I am part of it. I'm witnessing it, I am in it, I am part of it. There's like no separation with the Queen of Pentacles when it comes to witch magic, earth witch. When she's in reverse, this person is not stepping in as far in as she could go into the craft, we'll say. So this is an opportunity for you to reflect on where in your craft, your spiritual rituals, your magic, where are you holding yourself back? For the masculines, switch it, reverse it, make that the King of Pentacles in reverse. Same thing. The only difference is where the Queen, the feminine energy, is creative in nature, the King energy is creating protection and stability in its pure essence, right? So for the masculines, this might be, where are you holding yourself back from creating more like protection, what is this, like structure, security for those around you, for like the world around you, the children around you, the feminines around you. Judgment in reverse is like, I'm not answering this call right now. I'm not picking up the phone, right? Judgment is like, you're being called. In reverse is like, but we're not doing it. We're not stepping in. And if this isn't about, no, this really is about spirituality. It just is. Your spirituality is connected to your ability to make money, your ability to attract more, your ability to create opportunities for yourself, your ability to problem solve. It really is spirit first. It really is your spirit first. And if you're acting from a place of this spiritual alignment, this oneness, this openness, this acceptance, this interconnected, I am not separate, that's when the practical world starts to line up a little bit faster and easier for you. King of Cups, though, shows you have mastery of your emotions and your intuition at this time, which is so interesting. It's like the masculine energy for this Queen of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse, is like, I am intuitive. I do feel deeply. I have learned how my emotions are informants, or even like the emotional body that I have, right? Sometimes you experience emotion in parts of your physical body. It is always informing me, and I allow it to guide me. I don't let it to rock me. So it's interesting that there's the masculine energy in the emotional space is balanced, but the earthly, there's something in the earthly energy of the feminine that's not stepping into its fullness. Let me get one more here. Now I'm super curious. Eight of Pentacles, that's a card of divination. This really is about craft, ritual, practice, magic. Queen of Pentacles, let me think. What do I ask here? Can I have clarity on the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment in reverse? Oh, the Magician tried to pop. This really is about magic. I say magic, I mean your spirit, I mean your oneness, I mean your connection to the divine. Capacity to hold light and truth, standing in your truth, acting from a place of truth. So for this, start thinking, where am I holding myself back? Wow, 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 wow. Pisces, hit the like button because Spirit has entered the chat. Okay, some people might be slipping away from their spiritual rituals and practices, meditation, yoga, prayer, automatic writing, channeled messages, whatever your practices are for your balance. Some people have slipped off. They simply want you to get back in. Others of you, if you know that there is like a next step in your craft, a next step in your spiritual gifts, but there's some fear holding you back, can you come back to your rituals and practices and adjust them, modify them in a way that is allowing more space for this to show up in the practice, so that when you're out in the world, now you've practiced this at home. I don't really know exactly what that means. For earth magic, oh man, I feel so, hold on. A very simple example. If you're at home reading tarot cards and you're like, wow, this card is really showing me I'm holding myself back in this specific area, and a bird chirps or lands outside your window, and you're like, oh my God, that's confirmation. That was you doing this in your practice, in your ritual, in your home space, in the sacred space. Are you doing that simple thing when you're out in public and someone says something, or you hear something, or you see something in real time, and you get that confirmation from a bird or a beeping of a horn or an alarm that goes off, are you doing that in your everyday 3D world too, not just in your sacred rituals and practices? That might be the bridge for a lot of people. Like you know this and you practice this at home, or when you're watching tarot on YouTube, or when you're in the meditation studio, right? I think they want us, the call is to bring it into the world now. Are you bringing it into the world? That really feels like that. Because I think this is actually you doubting. Some people here are like doubting the ability or how far you've come. Others of you, there really is a big level up spiritually with these gifts. Some of you are like super activated right now. You might have already started noticing it across tarot readers. The level of channeling that's taking place right now, in the 3 years I'm watching tarot, people I've watched for years, I'm like, oh my God, we are witnessing the expansion of the claircognizance, of the clairvoyance. You're watching it in real time. And it might even be surprising them as they're reading. Like, whoa, I never channeled that before. Like, whoa, this is a really specific thing that's coming through. If that's happening in your real life too, this is a call for you. You can trust it, and you're being called to expand it. You're being called to expand it. This is healing some past life energy where you didn't get a chance maybe to complete your spiritual work, your mission, your purpose, and you're getting the chance now. I know. If this is speaking to you, I think you should book a session with the past life regressionist, Carolyn Swift, below. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is mind, body, soul connection, baby. Mind, body, soul connection. 8 Pentacles and 3 Pentacles is 11, plus the Queen is 12. Still breaks down to 3. Mind, body, soul connection. It's the application in the body. It's the application in the pentacle world, the 3D world, that they want you to translate it to or transfer it to. I feel confident about that. It's allowing let's call your spiritual gifts Atlantis. They want your Atlantis to come. You know it's there. King of Cups upright. You know your magic is there. Your gifts are there. Your talents are there. My forehead is so tingly right now. They want you to let your Atlantis rise into the world now. Yeah. This is an independent mission for you. Okay. I feel complete with this. All right. Trust the wave you came in on. This is like you chose this timing. You chose this lifetime. Time is not running out. You're allowed to slow down. Look at that. 9 of Wands. This is tired. This is fatigue. I mean, I think feeling fatigue is an appropriate feeling right now. Fatigue, 9 of Wands, wounded warrior. This is also like, if you look, he's looking up at this card, right? Do you see that direction, tarot students? You've done this before. You may, like a cat, you may have done this for 9 lives previously. And that might be why you've come into this life. And if you have been feeling this type of spiritual fatigue since you were a child, then this is like extra for you. They're letting you know this is the one where if you bring this practice into your 3D, you integrate that into your wholeness, into your being, into who you are. It's not this like secret thing you do. It's not this aesthetic that you like. It's like, oh, I'm actually practicing this. I'm actually walking that walk, right? That's going to lead you to the 10 of Wands, which clears up some type of past life pain, burden, wounding. Could specifically be around your lower 3 chakras, solar plexus, sacral, root. It can absolutely come up to the throat too, though. Because here it actually, if we're talking about chakras, your third eye and crown are really, really cleansed, clear, and purified. Even with this hangman coming out. It's something with the lower human chakras, the top 3 being the divine. Okay. I'm going deep on the chakra work. Hangman, shifting your perspective, surrendering. They want you to surrender, Pisces. This doesn't mean don't do. This means like do from this place, do from that spiritual fire, do from that. What is my intuition guiding me to do right now? And surrendering to that process, allowing your higher level perspective to be the perspective. See how he has red pants on? Red represents action in tarot. but his legs, the red legs, they are suspended. It's like suspending this. I know this is going to sound some kind of way, but it's suspending the humanness and remembering your divinity. Through your divinity, you come into the remembrance, there you go, of pureness, oneness, light, and the awareness of that flip, the awareness of that darkness, and the awareness of harm. It's also like truth, being able to look at everything from a truthful lens, like piercing through illusion, right? If you think about the hangman, shout out to the first deck in Pisces. First deck in Pisces is up until February 29th. I think 29th, 28th. Definitely the 28th, I'm not sure. But the hangman, first deck in Pisces card, this is Neptunian. And right now, we have Neptune in Pisces, right? Right, astrologers? Neptune is, of course, intuition and beyond the realm. And Neptune is also illusion. Time being the illusion. Doubt being an illusion. Trust is showing up here. So there's also like an element of, do you trust this gift? Do you trust yourself to do this in the real world? Or is there fear because of X, Y, and Z factors? I keep coming back, showing up in the real world with this gift. Give me one more here for Hangman, Nine of Wands. Pisces, are you still with me? Can you hit that like button? Yeah, dude, this is the spiritual journey. This is the hero's journey. This is a spiritual path. Ancient wisdom, of course, is being activated, especially if you have any ties to Egyptian lineage, or if you have any like natural draw to Egyptian gods and goddesses, Isis, Osiris, right? We have these three hills in the background. They remind me of the Great Pyramid and the pyramids in Egypt. This is also being a conduit of light. And again, we saw yesterday with the lizards on the cloak, there's protection from the heat. Why protection from the heat? What does that mean? I think there's fear, Pisces. This is like old witch wound persecution. I mean, doesn't have to be old, to be honest with you. We're watching it play out in real time now too. 9 Wands, Page of Wands. That is 10 Wands. That is closing a cycle. This is all spiritual energy. The Hangman is water, right? It's Piscean. But water and fire is like really wild spiritual energy. Trust the wave you came in on. Trust the timing. If you can embody the concept that your soul chose to live right now for a reason, and your soul chose to embody these gifts so that they can heal some type of soul wounding, past life wounds, and complete soul contract, that's going to allow you to be where you are now, embodying the moment now, trusting your gifts now, and pulling up that courage we talked about yesterday to walk the walk as this witch, as this light worker, as this healer in real time outside of you. And when you do that, it's always the case when we stand with the light, everything around has to adjust to your vibration. And that's when opportunities come in. That's when solutions come to you. That's when resources make themselves available. Ideas can come up to the surface. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, dude. 3 of Wands. You are that leader. They're asking you to step into this leadership role 2 days in a row. Taking action from a place of grounded earth energy, green, grounded earth energy. The yellow is enlightenment, right? You have the enlightenment. They want you to step into the action now. Some of you might be patiently waiting for like the right time, the right ship, the right thing. Ooh, baby. That's Divine Mother. Divine Mother. If you think about the Empress as the ultimate receiving and creating, your soul created this lifetime, if you believe this, for you to act on these beautiful gifts of the Divine Mother. The 12 stars in her crown represent the 12 zodiac signs, a reminder that you've lived other lives before as each of those signs. I'm actually getting the Empress as like Divine Mother, like of the universe in this reading, versus representing us as Pisces. 25 when I said that. Divine Mother is reminding you, you were created this way for a reason. Why are you sleeping on it? Ugh. 3-3. Anything is possible. Are you remembering who you are, where you came from, and what you came here to do? Are you remembering? I'm spooking myself. Pisces, hit that like button if you know. Tell me about this Hangman, Page of Wands energy. Thanks for being here, Pisces. Tower, Scorpio energy. Major transformation. We have 1, 2, 3 butterflies. Again, 3. You're being guided by the Ascended Masters to uproot your earth energy in the ways that you used to do things. The processes, structure, daily routine that you once had is no longer going to serve you in this new transformational energy. This represents Scorpio. If you think about Scorpio, it's death and rebirth and transformation. It's not easy. It is dark and it feels scary. They want you to step into this of your own volition, stepping into your power, stepping into your craft, stepping into your rituals. They want you to change your daily routine. They want you to change your daily rituals if you haven't already. Judgment is also Plutonian. Plutonian is death and rebirth. It's darkness. It's transformation. They are calling so hard for us to change how we're moving every day so that it is in alignment with soul gifts, so that we can carry out the embodiment of this energy, raising the collective vibration and setting forth in a way that makes a positive shift in perspectives, lenses, and how people are looking at things. Okay, give me one more here. Towers card number 16 breaks down to 7. 7 is personal reflection. So they do want you to look at where in your life are you already doing this. Give yourself a pat on the back. Where are you not doing this, knowing that you need to step into this power, this strength. Lightning is enlightenment. You might also be, as you start changing your routine, Pisces, to build this muscle, stretch this muscle, practice this in real time, or practicing it more, or expanding your craft. As you are doing this, something shifts in your mind, crown chakra, third eye activated. You are going to be given more enlightenment, more truth. You're going to be able to see more. Foresight might come online a little bit stronger. Dream spaces might be increased. There's like an uptick in the visualizations. No dreams. None of your dreams are useless. Your dreams are speaking to you. Carl Jung, the psychologist, he wrote, he dabbled with tarot too, the archetypes. Carl Jung has us approach dreams as, first, what are the symbols, people, and emotions in this dream, and how are they an extension of me? And then after you do that analysis, going out one circle layer, one level of what are these things representing in my 3D intimate world, and then zooming out again into the next level of, and what is this an extension of in my community, my actual world, the global experience. I don't know who that's for. Take that as you need to. Knight of Wands. Listen, you see all this fire? This is spirit. It is Holy Spirit. It is spirit talking. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 breaks down to 5 of Wands. This is the change that they want. They want you to beat, what? They want you to march to the beat of your own drum. They want you to light the fire of yourself within, even if it means you're dancing alone. I keep dancing on my own. I love that song, Robin. I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Don't be a pick-me though. let's not promote pick-me behavior. Okay, Knight of Wands. Sorry, let me get back here. They want you to embody the fullness of you. I would be remiss, though, to say, like, be the oneness, the fullness of you. And help. And help. We're being called to help right now. You know that, right? A lot of people are like, I want to be a healer. I want to be an energy worker. I want to be this. I want to be that. And it's beautiful. And it's like right now we're being called to help, to speak, to show up. Are you doing those things? Because if we're not doing those things, then I don't know that we're operating from spirit. Then I think we're operating from ego. You do have a light. You do have a power. Are you using it for the collective? There you go. Bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. You are given a gift. You are given a gift. Are you using it for good? Or are you sleeping on it? Are you afraid of it? Or are you only sharing it in like the way, I don't know, are you only sharing it in one way? Right? This feels very clear. Can I get one more just to wrap up this pile? Pisces, hit that like button. Claim this energy. Step into your power. What's the thing that you've been holding yourself back from doing, believing? Look at that. Justice. Truth. Fairness. Balance. Looking at your reflection. Who is that girl I see staring right back at me? Or boy or them? Neptune confirming. Thank you, miss. Okay. That was the message here. Spirit is like, that was it. And look where the light's hitting, right? Okay. Bottom of the deck. Do you want to guess? It's a big spiritual one. The Hierophant. Your commitment to your gifts, to this journey, what it means to have soul memories and soul gifts, what it means to remember where you came from, to remember the light inside of you, to remember oneness, that you are not better or worse than anybody, to remember that we are all interconnected. No one outside of us is separate from us. Do you remember? Do you remember your capacity to love yourself and forgive yourself and extend that to others? Do you remember your call to healing? This is the ultimate mind, body, and soul connection. Alignment with the light. And the light isn't always good mood. The light is truth. Wow. From in reverse to setting it free. Will you commit to your gifts to better yourself and others? You know how to fill your cup now, Pisces. I think this is a graduation. Will you set your soul free on this mission that your soul came here to complete? Will you commit? I'm taking these two out. Will you commit? That felt right. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It will take you outside your comfort zone. This is going to stretch. 2 Wands, 3 Wands, 5 Wands. 2 5s is a 10. It's supposed to challenge us. It's not supposed to be easy. This is the stretch. What gifts, what practices, what beliefs do you have, hold, and know, and have not yet let out? Or not let yourself practice yet, either in the real world or at home. Let me get, well, outcomes for Pisces. Thanks for being here, Pisces. I hope this makes sense. I know we went into the ethers with this one. Whoa! Oh my God. Pisces, that's it, man. You hear? I'm counting up numbers saying 10 and we get a 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands. This clears so many burdens. Step into this power, Pisces, so that you can clear the burdens from your lineage, from your ancestry, from your energetic field, from the community around you, from the world around you. Step into this gift, step into the light, step into the truth so that you can put the burdens down. By putting that burden down, you start a whole new, brand new cycle. That is the awakening. That is the awakening. Potential outcomes for Pisces. You are learning, baby. You are learning. Don't stay, continue learning. It's so important for us to continue learning, continue stretching our mind, continue unlearning and unbecoming, right? The things that we don't want to be, the energy we don't want to hold. But remember that we can only learn more if we put down the old ways, right? We can't just keep taking on. Ooh, 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 you're going to fall. I'm talking to Neptune, sorry. Sorry, guys. She's rolled off the table a couple of times recently. And I'm like, what are you a little drunk on catnip? What's going on? We got to clear space for the more spiritual learnings, teachings about ourselves, about what it is that your gift can do. We got this card yesterday too, right? You're a badass being, Pisces, full of life, love, possibilities. Through this reading, may you find a path to your best self. This is the path to your best self. Whoa. King of Wands. So much fire, man. So much fire. The masculine energy of doing. Do you see this? 2, 3. Page, Knight, King, 9, 10. Sequence. 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 There's 3 sequences in the fire. Back to 3. Mind, body, soul connection. Spirit is calling. I can't really emphasize that enough. Spirit is calling. Are you answering the call? Ace of Swords. That's the clear cognizance. You will learn more when you step in, when you surrender. This is a call to surrender. This is a call to surrender, to step into these gifts, to start practicing them in real time out in the world, and not just, right, like not just in our home, not just in our safe space, but like actively walking that walk of your spirituality. Bottom of the deck, do you want to guess? It's Scorpio energy. Tower again. I think Spirit's saying what they're saying. You see that lightning hitting the top of the tower with that Ace of Swords? Like, more is coming, but I think we will only be able to receive it if we're like exercising what we have right now, healing what we're healing right now. Yeah. If you feel like you're in between worlds, Pisces, like the 3D and the 5D, the awakened and the asleep, if you feel that right now, I think that's also an appropriate place to be. I don't have the answers or like what's next, but I do think that the split that you are feeling, if you are feeling that is appropriate. Can you keep moving in momentum with your spirit? Because that is ultimately what sets you free. That is ultimately what's going to call in truth, justice, power for you to impact the collective. And that is the road to this transformation. After the tower comes the star, right? And that star is paradise. That star is healing. That star is ancient wisdom. It's humanitarian efforts. It's paradise replenishment. Closing message for Pisces. And that is joy. What a journey. This is waiting. This is coming. This is you. To go from this, that 10 of Wands, to this 10 of Cups. From the tower to the rainbow. This is the goal, right? I also think that this is the promise. I think that is the promise. Okay, Pisces, let me pull one more for you. Moonology. Expect powerful change, Pisces. New moon, eclipse. If you think about new moons, it's manifestation, it's creation. It's Empress Divine Mother energy. It's cosmic womb. It is the void. And eclipses amplify that. For a minute, it's blocking. Okay, so for a minute, the light might be eclipsed. That's when your light inside comes on to light the way. That is how you will live out powerful change for your life in your world. Bottom of the deck, a time to give, wow, rather than take. New moon in Virgo. This is the call to help. That is the call to help, Pisces. Pisces, hit that like button. Claim this reading. Claim your powers. Claim your gifts. Hold my hands. I'm sending you so much Reiki love and healing. Free Reiki circle next Wednesday. RSVP at the link below, pinned in the comments. Take a big deep breath in. Hold it. Commit to yourself. Commit to the light. Commit to your power and release. One more time, big deep breath in. Hold it. And affirm. I hold the light. And release. Pisces, I love you so much. I decided to revamp the ayahuasca recap. I'm going to share it either through the podcast or YouTube after all. I'm not going to keep it private. I'm actually going to share the information out so anybody who needs it can use it. I'm sending you guys so much love. If you need to register for a meditation series, that's available at the link below. It's a rejuvenation alignment of mind, body, and soul. We're going to start meditating at the end of November, and it will carry us through into the new year so that we can start the new year with healing momentum. I'm sending you so much love, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.